Hey everybody, Glenn here. Okay, listen, I got my brand new nice Nokia Lumia 920 Windows Phone 8, hot off the press. I went to AT&T today because I was with Verizon, and Verizon, I talked to them yesterday, and they had a phone. We were a little bit interested, but not really. It was the Nokia Lumia 822. They wanted $99 for the phone because I was eligible for an upgrade, and I was eligible for an upgrade on all three of my phone lines, and one was for my brother, one was for me, and one was for my wife. My wife didn't sound that enthused over it. I wasn't that crazy over it. It was okay, but I really wanted the Nokia Lumia 920. So we were going to get the phone from Verizon, but then I got looking, and let me tell you what you need to do. If you're an AT&T customer, or if you want to go over to AT&T and you want to get a new phone through AT&T, this is what I did. AT&T is selling the phone to new customers or to somebody that's eligible for an upgrade. The Nokia Lumia 920, they're selling it for $99, and they are selling the Nokia Lumia 820 for $49.95. Now, retail price on these two phones, the 920, the retail price is $599. The suggested retail price on the 820 is $499, so $500. I was aware of this on a site that I had on my old Windows phone called Windows Phone Central. So I found out through Windows Phone Central that Walmart was selling the 920 for $49.95 through AT&T, and they were selling the 820 for nothing. You were getting it for free if you sign up with a contract. So I went ahead and called AT&T today because I really didn't want to get the phone that Verizon had. I really like the 920. When you see it, you are going to agree with me 100%. It is a beautiful, really nice phone. So I called a couple of AT&T stores, and they did not have the phone. They had two of the phones that I needed, but Michelle's phone, she wanted it in yellow. They only carried it in store. They only had red, white, black, and cyan. No, red, white, and black is they only had the three colors. It comes in red, white, black, cyan, and yellow. Michelle wanted the yellow. So I called a local store right down the road from me. It's about 10 minutes away in Falmouth, Massachusetts, and I live on Cape Cod. They told me all they had was the white, the black, and the red. Black and the red was fine. My brother wanted black. I wanted red, but my wife wanted the yellow. Hung up with them. I called over to another store over in Wareham, which is a little further from me. It's about 15 minutes from my house. Yeah, about 15 minutes from my house, out in South Wareham, and he told me all he had was white, black, red, and black. Didn't say anymore. I said, okay, thank you very much. I'll hung up the phone. So I looked up some more stores again, and I found a store about 10 or 15 miles away from my house up in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Now, you all know Plymouth, Massachusetts, because if you know your history, you know that Plymouth, Massachusetts is where the Pilgrims first landed when they came to America. They landed on Plymouth Rock in Plymouth, Massachusetts. So I called a store in Plymouth, got a nice guy on the phone. He was the manager. His name was Tim. So, Tim, if you ever see this video, I want to thank you and Dawn for a really awesome experience today, because Tim was getting ready to go on break, and so woman came and got them. Tim come over to me. I told him what I was. Oh yeah, how you doing? And I says, good. I got my paperwork. I showed him I had my paperwork because he wanted me to bring a printout of my Verizon account information, which had account information, name and address and all that stuff. So I did that for him, and he said that will make the process a lot easier and a lot smoother. Okay, that's fine. I did that, and so he went and got another employee for me, and this woman's name was Dawn. And Dawn, I want to thank you for a most awesome experience. I've heard some rumors of AT&T sucks to get stuff from, and some of the stores I guess are pretty bad. Well, this one location, my mother had originally had, and I don't remember how many people remember the name, but originally my mother had a cell phone with a company that was called Cellular One, and then they changed the name and they went to Singular. Now, a lot of you remember Singular, and they offer the rollover minutes and all that stuff. She was with Singular. I left and went to Nextel, and I had a Nextel 2A radio, and a little while later my mother decided that she wanted to come over to Nextel and get a phone. So what I did was I just added a phone to the account and got her a Nextel phone. So that was fine. We stayed with Sprint. It went from Nextel to Sprint. We stayed with Sprint up till I came to Verizon. I had the Nextel 2-way radio. I loved the 2-way radio. You know, they're kind of changing things a little bit with that. It's not quite the same. So I went over to Verizon. They had a 2-way. I got it. Worst mistake of my life. But that's okay. I got my very first Windows phone a little over a year ago. I have since given the phone to a friend of mine on Facebook. And her name's Cindy. And I've got one more Windows phone that I may be giving away. It's my wife's old Windows phone. It is the HTC Trophy from Verizon. I bought it a little over a year ago, and nice phone. I liked it. I had a lot of good use out of it. It's in really nice shape. There's no scratches on it. I've kept this neoprene case that you see that's on the phone. I'll pull it off for a minute so you can see it. I've got a bunch of these neoprene cases. So I kept the phone in the case with a screen protector on it, and I was able to keep the screen in really nice shape. So here's the phone right here. This is the trophy that I gave away. It's like brand new. And one thing that I did with it, it's real easy to do. If you want to restart your phone and put it back to factory, all you have to do is go to Settings, go to where it says About, and down the bottom you'll see where it says Restart Your Phone. Look where this phone is now sitting. Right here it says Get Started, Emergency Call, Welcome to your HTC MWP 6985 Windows Phone. Let's get started. So it's right back to factory. All my information is completely gone from the phone, and this is the phone that I gave away. The battery's still really good in it. Everything works in it. You know, I used it for a little over a year. I bought it last October for my birthday. So I've had it for a little over a year. Had no troubles with it. It's a really nice phone. I've got a case here that I'm going to give her to go with the phone, that the phone's going to sit in. I use the case all the time. I was using it today, as a matter of fact, up till I got my new phone. So Cindy's going to get the case, the phone. I've got like 3 or 4 other neoprene cases that I'll give her with this, as well as the charging plug, USB cable, and she'll get this nice phone. It'll be her first Windows phone, and it's going to be really nice. So let me get into my nice, awesome Nokia Lumia 920. Now you've all seen videos of the Windows Phone 7. Let me show you the brand new Windows Phone 8 from Nokia. Microsoft did an awesome job designing this phone. Look at this gorgeous looking phone right here. I got mine in the red, and look at how beautiful that phone is. Note where the camera lens is. Right here in the very center of the back of the phone, so that if you take a picture with it, let me show you something on my old phone. This happened a few times. I will admit, you know, if you've ever seen the movie Just Go With It with Adam Sandler, the guy says, I've banged it up and I've got a couple of dents in it. Kind of that, I won't say the same thing, but, you know, alright. Here's my old Nokia my old HTC trophy. You got your camera lens right here, right? You got your dedicated camera button right on top. Now look what happens when you're taking a picture. Where does your fingers land up? See where your fingers can land up? You can end up covering your picture if you don't watch where you put your fingers, right? It's a bad idea where the lens is at. Nokia did it with the Nokia Lumia 900. They continued with the 920. Camera's right here, not up here. Now look what happens. My dedicated camera button is right here. Here's my button to turn the phone on. Volume up and down button. So now when you grab this phone, see? It's no way you can get your fingers over far enough to cover that lens. So now when you snap a picture, you won't miss your shot. This phone is unbelievable. This is a really gorgeous phone. Are you ready to see a nice display? If my wife had her phone here, I would show you the difference. Okay, you ready for this? Look at this. Hit my button to light the screen up. Okay, you've got your lock screen. Slide up out of the way. Look at this gorgeous phone. Now, I don't care what you tell me. I don't care if you've got an iPhone or a Android phone. You do not have a nice looking phone like this. You can't tell me. Look at this gorgeous, nice red phone. And look at this. Look at all these nice live tiles. All designed by Microsoft. And actually, it's not. I take that back. There was a lawsuit against a firm out of Maine that has a lawsuit against Microsoft that designed these live tiles way back in the early 90s, they claim, and they got the patent on those live tiles back in 2004. So they're claiming they designed them, so they got a lawsuit against Microsoft. That's fine. Microsoft will prevail. They'll make sure that they do okay with it. They'll be all right. They'll make that all right. They may have to pay them a little bit of money, but they'll get what they want. So look at this. Beautiful. Look at the size. You got small tiles. See these 4 small tiles at the top? I've got 2 email folders. I've got the store. That's where you go and download your apps, as well as Internet Explorer here at the top. You've got medium-sized tiles. Right here is my caller ID screen where I can go in to look at reviewed calls. I haven't made any phone calls with the phone yet. Here's the brand new music service, Xbox music service in the phone. This is what's really cool. And I know you don't have it with your phone because unless you're running a Windows Phone 8, I know it does not do it. When I was at AT&T getting my new phone, I signed into my email address, my Windows Live account, and when I was all said and done, I was playing with the phone while the woman was setting my brother's phone up, and check this out. I click Xbox Music, and I go into Music. Look at this. All my music that is now over here on my desktop in the background, that's on my desktop, appeared right in this phone without me even doing anything. I mean, nothing. I just turned the phone on, signed into my live services, and everything is here. Is that cool or what? I know your Android phone don't do that, and I know the iPhone don't do it either. You have to put your music back manually. So don't tell me you can, because this just appeared here automatically. This is unbelievable. Look at this. All my albums are here. All my artists. All by song. Playlist. Genres. Is this not a nice phone? Oh, okay, so I'm showing you the phone, right? But let me just get back to what I was telling you earlier. I want to show you some of this phone. If you go to Walmart, and I told you what Walmart's selling that phone for, make sure when you go to AT&T to get one of these phones, print out the page. If you're getting more than one phone, if you're getting a 9, now I bought 2 920s and I bought one 820. So what I did was I printed out the main page that showed just all the Windows phones on it. I walked into the store and I told them, look, Walmart is selling this phone, and I was wondering, can you guys match this price? Walmart's selling the same phone through you guys, the 920 for $49.95, and they're selling the 820 for free. It's a free phone. The manager says, yeah, I've seen what I can do, but I think I can probably match that price for you. I'm like, sweet. This phone has wireless charging built in. I have the wireless charging pad on its way to my house. It's on back order right now, so I have to wait for more to come in. So I don't know when it's going to come in, but when it comes in, it's a charging plate that you set the phone on, and it is going to charge this phone without plugging this wire in that I have plugged in right now. So the only time I'll be plugging this in is if I'm connecting it to my computer for any reason. So make sure you print out that paper and take it with you. They're going to keep it because they need to show it to whoever they need to show it to show them how much Walmart's getting for the phone. Now I got that little tip came to me off of Windows Phone Central. So you need to go to Windows. You need to go to if you don't have the Windows Phone Central app, go get it and make sure you're getting all the latest articles. And that's what I did was I printed out the papers to show how much the phone was. I took it with me. They kept it so they can show whoever and say, yeah, we gave it to him for this price because he's got this. They're going to honor the price. They gave it to me. I walked out of that store with nice phones today. My wife's phone's on order. She'll have it in a day or two. They're going to call us when it comes in, and we're going to have to run down to Plymouth to go get it. And she's all set to go. They'll activate her new phone. We'll get the live services set up, and she'll be all set. Her music will be there. Everything. It's going to be unbelievable. She can't wait to get it. And she's glad we did what we did. So tell me. I want you to comment below this video, and I want you to tell me if this is not a beautiful looking phone. I challenge anybody with an iPhone to tell me that their iPhone's better looking than this, because I really don't think so. Look at how beautiful that looking that screen is. It really reacts. It's got a 1.5 gigahertz Qualcomm S4 processor in it. It's really nice. This has got, oh, and you got to see this. Oh my God, this is just a, look at this big tile right here. See this big tile? It says Nokia City Lens right here. This, turn it on, and you have different categories. Nearby, you've got food, you've got hotels, shopping, famous, fun, sites, and transport. I'm going to click nearby. You just hold this, it turns on your camera lens, and you hold this, and look at this. This is showing me All right, let me let this come around. Yep. Right now it's showing me nearby restaurants. Right near my house. And if you want to click and go into something, look at this. It uses the compass off the Nokia. It tells you about, get directions. It gives you the phone number. It gives you category. You are not going to find this on any other phone but a Nokia phone. And I think all the Nokia phones have this. The 920, the 820, I'm pretty sure the 822 has it. I'm almost positive the 810 through T-Mobile also has it. So this City Lens is unbelievable. You can point it down the street, anything that's nearby, it'll show it. You can call it. If it's a restaurant, you can call ahead and make reservations. Look at this. This is unbelievable. This is a beautiful, beautiful phone. I got some apps I gotta go download, but I just wanted to show off the brand new Nokia Lumia 920 in red. When I get my wife's yellow phone, I'll show you it in yellow. When my brother comes over, I'll show you the 820 in black. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous phone. So I got some playing around to do, but I just wanted to show you this phone so you can see what it's like and how nice the phone is. Please comment right down below here. You know, there's a comment section. Click the likes, click the comments. Let me know what you think of this phone. Tell me if you think your phone's better. I guarantee you it's not. So, all right. Well, I am going to play around with my phone. And I also have, I did a video before about this, and let me just turn this up. I know I showed you this before. I upgraded my desktop to Windows 8, and Windows 8's in here. Look at this. Beautiful. Went nice and smooth. You can get a copy of the download from Microsoft for $39.99, and you can upgrade your Windows XP, Windows Vista, or Windows 7 for $39.99. Really good price, and that price is only good until January 1st, and then it's going to go back up to regular price. If you buy the download, it's $39.99. If you go and buy the disc in a store or buy it in a disc form from Microsoft, it's $69.99. You just have to have at least a 1 gigahertz processor, 2 gigabytes of memory, and you need at least a 20 gig hard drive to be able to run it. So there you go. I'm running a motherboard that I put in this computer that I built about a year ago, or a little less, and I'm running Windows 8. I'm running it on my Acer Icona W500 tablet. I've got Windows 8 in that now, and that went real smooth. And I also upgraded my wife's laptop. She's now running Windows 8. I've got 3 more laptops I need to do. My laptop, I've got another laptop that I need to put Windows 8 into, and another laptop down in my workbench area in the basement that I keep covered up with a cloth. I'm going to put Windows 8 into that. So I got some work ahead of me. And just to let you know, before I go, if you're running Windows 8, I ran into a little bit of a problem. I discussed the issue with Microsoft, and this is what they tell me. It was a Flash player problem. If you play games on Facebook, or you need using a page that requires Facebook, you look right here, Internet Explorer. On the start screen side, this is considered an app. Let me show you what happens. I'm going to go into my Facebook account. Okay, let Facebook open. I'm going to click my Cartown that I play on Facebook. You know, when I have the time. I don't always have time to play it, so I kind of let it go. But it's okay. I don't have to pay attention to it all the time. It's not one of those games where you do. But this is what happens when you try and do it from the app side of Internet Explorer. Now this is Internet Explorer 10, and watch what happens. We'll let this fully open. It says it's loading, and watch what's going to happen. I'd be shocked if they fixed it overnight, but they told me no. It's going to be a month or two before they get it fixed. But I'm just letting it load. There you go. Cartown, click to upgrade to Flash Player. If you click to upgrade it, this is what happens. Okay, we give the page a change. I'm downloading the game right now, so my internet's a little slow. But that's okay. Takes you over to Adobe Flash Player. And Adobe Flash Player will tell you this. Flash Player Help / Flash Player Issues / Windows 8. And it tells you that it's not listed in the compatibility view list and you need to add it. You try that, nothing happens. It will not work. If you go to the desktop side, click on Internet Explorer. Now I'm opening up Internet Explorer. Now this is on the desktop side. On the desktop side, keep this in mind. Okay, let me go to Facebook, and I will show you the same thing, just so you can see. Let me get over to Facebook for you. Okay, I'm on my Facebook on Internet Explorer on the desktop side. Okay, now you saw what I did, right? Now let me go to Cartown and watch what happens. I caught this issue and I let them know about it, and after I spent over an hour on the phone with a guy from more than likely India, he sounded like he was Indian, and I can understand him really well. So thank you, Microsoft, for making sure that the guy can speak in. Here we go. My Cartown is now loading. So they tell me that the problem lies within the app itself. So if you are running Windows 8 and you're having a problem using Flash Player on the app side of it, you will not be able to use it for another month or two. Flash Player will not work. You need to do it from the desktop side. So just make sure, keep that in mind. Run Internet Explorer on the desktop side if you're going to find stuff that requires the Flash Player. So that's it. I wanted to show you that. I'm Glenn, or Cowboy, and I am out of here. See you, everybody.